Hello, fellow being beyond the fourth wall, also known as YouTube. It's been a couple days now, maybe more, since the last video, Game of Thorn. Things kind of ramped it up just a little bit more in Iowa, specifically Des Moines. I'll leave a link description in the box below. Apparently they want to now, council, not sure if it's city council or whichever, really doesn't matter at what level, they're just out of their mind. They want to reenact what I like to call the Clinton era ban. Now, for those of you who have not either lived through it or paid attention to that matter, I'll sum this up for you so you can understand here. They mean council or whatever form of government that is corrupt and observationally ignorant on how the real world works, want to limit the round count per magazine that they box that hold ammunition that goes into the gun, 10 rounds. And if I remember correctly, that lasted for about 10 years, let's just say, just for continuity purposes. And the goal was to, the thought process was, if you only have 10 rounds per magazine, and I'm not sure if this new one, they want to implement pistol and rifle, because before it was just magazines. So, the problem with this way of thinking is, though they do follow and understand the basic lines of thought, okay, the people who don't care, and I don't like using label, but for the sake of continuity, I will. Criminals, or the bad guy, the ones that don't follow the law, typically don't care. Whether it's 10 rounds like they're trying to reenact, or flintlock only, they're gonna find a way around the law and do whatever the hell they're doing anyway. Long story short, there was no definitive proof that the Clinton era magazine ban did anything different to prevent gun violence, or as they like to call it now, gun violence. We used to call it terrorism, but now we can't say that because snowflakes or whatever. It doesn't work. So what, in my mind, I interacted there, and I'm gonna say the question came, like I said, with Bernie Sanders is, okay, Bernie Sanders, hi, are you gonna have your security force use the smart guns? Here's the question I had was this. Hi, council, are you guys gonna have the police, Des Moines police department, are you guys gonna have the 10 round magazine first? Because, you're passing a law, which may or may not be legal, ways to pay attention to the Constitution, but who read that old document anyway? Who really cares? I care, because quite frankly, it's an overreach. And I believe it's a 10th amendment that basically states whichever is not allotted through the federal level and allocated to the state. Now, as I said before, I think it's an overreach. So it might be time to start pushing them back as hard as the anti-gun people keep pushing on. I think we need to get on the offensive. And when I say we, I mean those of us who rally up in private saying this is wrong and we need to get rid of it. Or as George Bruno told the Silver likes to say, once the army of average wakes up, they're unstoppable. So, if you're one of these pro-Second Amendment individual and you're saying you're patriotic and whatnot, stand up, organize, tell them you're not going to have it anymore. Because, quite frankly, how do you kill a frog in a pot? Well, there's one of two ways you can do it. You get out of fire, boiling hot, water at a rolling boil, and try to drop the frog in there. He'll jump out every time he gets exhausted, then he dies. Or if he's lucky, he gets away far enough away that you can't catch him again. Or what they're doing now. Create the campfire, put the stick over, throw the rack, put the pot in, fill it full of water, put the frog in there, nice and calm. Get your flint and your steel, whatever you start to fire, and then gradually boil them to death. I may have implied civil disobedience, which I am in this case. However, I would be more specific as you to be non-violent civil disobedience. Because, like I said, overreach, they don't need to do it. And quite frankly, I think that they're just doing it because, the people didn't live through it now, Generation Z or whatever you want to call it, X, they didn't go through the way what my generation gone through. And it doesn't work. As I said in my previous video, seriously, look at an instance in this United States alone. Hurricane Katrina is a great example. Regardless of whether or not you want to say that it was engineered with crap, they weren't doing their job at the dam or whatever, was controlled by HERB or whatever hurricane went through. I know I'm using the wrong word, whatever. Floodwaters just came through. Evacuation orders. Some people didn't leave. The looters went around about. Police officers did their overreach. Compensated guns. Some of the people, they got their guns, some they didn't. The NRA interceded and got some of those guns back, but they didn't get them all. If the human organization is going to have cracks in the system, whatever, I'm just saying, you really need to count on two entities, roughly. Your creator, Elohim, one of the many names that he had in the Bible, King James, whatever. Figure out whatever name that is, as long as it's not Satan or Lucifer or any other liars out there. And Jesus. You should be relying on those two people for guidance. Don't trust your official. Test them just as you would test a word from above. Because I don't really want a civil war to erupt because of it, since I know there are some videos out there that go, oh, rally up and all. I think that's what they want. I think they've been preparing for such an event. I think if we band together and protest, find you a lawful, meaning nonviolent, exercise the First and Second Amendment together and start kicking them out of office one by one. Because as you know, election season's around the corner, and the best way you can do to get rid of them is by getting rid of the ones that don't follow in line with your belief system. And I would strongly suggest you start looking at the people that have been in there for several decades or more, you know? Well, the experience is important. Well, the experience is important, but if their words aren't matching up with their action, time for them to go. I mean, we have term limit for the president. If Trump gets elected in 2020, he'll only allowed to be president until the end of that term. 2 terms, 4 years each. He can't supersede that mandate. I'm just saying a lot of these people probably need to be voted out and or impeached, because let's just face it, not a lot of them are doing what they were going to when we elected them. So, as always, I love you. I can't learn it for you. I make up your own damn mind, because I certainly can't do it for you. Love y'all. Bye-bye.